We're down here on Osage Street. We have Dre Ross. She's the executive director of the Habitat for Humanity, Warren County, and you've got a crew here with you. We're going to back up and see if we can get them all in the picture. What are we doing down here today, Dre?
We are trying to be good neighbors before Habitat gets in to really revitalize the neighborhood. We want to be good neighbors preemptively. So we're coming in, we're going to board up these buildings that were burned down last year. We lost some major history in what was the old Masons Lodge and things like that. So we have been fortunate enough to be supported by our local law enforcement and again, our local Lowe's, who is super excited to be with us to make this neighborhood safer and better. So they have graciously decided to donate some materials and a team of amazing people to come and help board up these buildings in Osage. What's going to happen is it will cut down on the amount of people who are breaking in and the vermin coming in and out until we're able to do a demolition. Our Habitat board member behind me, Ben Short, is also the construction chair. So he'll be helming that along with Miss Melinda Counts, who is the store manager.
All right. So let's see here. Officer Miller, what did you find? Anything?
No, nothing in particular. Just, things that need to be taken care of. That's all.
Were people really squatting in some of these buildings?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You could see it?
Yeah. Old garments, beds, buckets of things that need to just be taken out of here that are they're not good for the environment.
Well, because it's amazing. People find a place, they'll squat in there. And once we get this thing boarded up, that won't happen again, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
All right. What about Lowe's here? Tell us a little bit about Lowe's involvement in projects like this.
So Lowe's is a 100-year company where we come and we actually help to revitalize the neighborhoods. We recently did the 4-H last year. So definitely working with Habitat's going to be a win for us. We want to make sure that you all know that this is a local hardware store. This is where everybody knows your name. We have partners from Warren Lee that are here as well. They are one of our major contractors that comes and they shop with us. So it's great to be partnered with them that are coming out that also support the Lowe's. I have my great team behind me that hold it down, and whatever those needs are, that's what we're here for. We're here for the community. We're here to make that better.
Well, we appreciate all the things that Lowe's do. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But they are. They're in a lot of places that you see them out. And I don't think the community realizes how we have this partnership with our business community. And I know that Dre appreciates it very much because she talks about it all the time. I couldn't do this without my partners. Is that right, Dre?
That is absolutely right. Habitat does not live in a vacuum. It is a collaborative effort. And I apologize. I did not see Warren Lee over there. So I had to,
you're okay.
Warren Lee is our contractor of record. They are going to be the ones responsible for really revitalizing this neighborhood. So I apologize because I missed down there. But really, our local law enforcement has been so supportive every step of the way. They're willing to chit chat with us, sit down, talk to us. Our board president just arrived, but I'll let her pop in at some point. Ms. Deborah Sixay is here. This is just something that's super important for us to just not let the neighborhood die and to really be a part of that. So,
all right. Well, this isn't the first project on Osage Street, is it?
It is not.
No, it is not.
I want to sneak her in here so we can see her. As a board member, what do you think of these projects on Osage? What are we going to end up with when we're all done?
An amazing street, an amazing neighborhood that's already here. We're just going to help enhance it and get rid of some of these blighted properties and make it more of a neighborhood where you see kids and, playing in the yard and hopefully just really enhance what's happening here.
Well, I can tell you, from years ago, this was not the best place to walk down this street. And we've seen it over the years since Habitat's got involved, piece by piece, inch by inch, it's been cleaned up. And I'm sure the police can testify that they've had less and less calls on Osage Street.
I mean, it takes a long time. It's not a quick process. I know we'd all like it to happen, immediately, but it's a lot longer than you think it might be to get all titles cleared and us to be able to get the approvals from the town that we need, but we are excited, so excited about what we are about to do here today. And the whole coming year, just keep coming down the street, see what's happening.
Sure.
You'll know Habitat is active in Warren County.
All right. And the neighbors are getting happier and happier, aren't they?
I actually spoke with, I spoke with one of the neighbors this morning, and she was super excited. She saw the Lowe's delivery this morning, and we sat and we talked. I really try to talk to the neighbors as we go along up and down this street. They're really invested. This is their home. And the fact that it has been, I think, neglected by the town, not supported, they're feeling a little more support. They're feeling a little more safe in their homes. They're super excited to see us do something because this is something that they see. It's different when it's a news story, but this is their lives. And so we want to make sure that we're really being good neighbors. And that's why I said that part is super important for us.
And I just want to say with the local law enforcement, I mean, they have backed us so much, even from Lowe's and us being in touch with one another, as well as working with Habitat. You know, this was an effort, a coordinated effort for all of us to come together to make sure that we are taking care of our community, because this is the community that we have, right? All of these folks are locals. Everyone shops here, shops together, you know, works together. And I think this is going to be a beautiful project once everything is all said and done.
And you mentioned the neighbors. These aren't just people that come and go. They've been here for years. Their families have been here. We just noticed the little plaque on that cornerstone of that building, built in 18 something and rebuilt in 19. That's 100 years ago.
Yes,
that was just the remodel, you know.
And one of the neighbors, that cornerstone is significant to her because of her grandparents. So like I've been asking, and you and I plan to talk more about how do we not lose the history of this neighborhood as we progress.
Right.
And so some of that is really some amazing history here. It doesn't look like it for
Now.
people who don't know,
Right.
but the history is deep here. Not having deep roots in Warren County, but if you take the time to listen to the locals, the people who have been here for years, the history is really just extensive, and we just don't want to lose that.
And we appreciate all the things you do. Anyone else want to make a comment? Because I know you've done some projects for them.
Yeah, I've done some projects for Cody. We took down one of the buildings on this street that was beyond restoration. And then, yeah, just some various other projects around the area.
All right. Let's talk to the back here. I see these guys, Josh and Eugene from Lowe's. Did they have to twist your arm to come out here and do this?
No, not at all. We're just super excited to help out the community and help out the people around the area, and just show some courage to all the people out here and make a difference.
Well, I think that's great because I think our community comes together on projects like this. Dre, anything else you want to add as we end this?
Just look for 2025 to be a significant year on Osage Street. Right now we're doing the board up. Ultimately, this will be a demolition project to make way for single families and duplexes of affordable housing. It will be a mixed neighborhood, so some will be Habitat families and some will not. But we're going to make this a neighborhood that people want to come to. That, like you said, it wasn't the greatest neighborhood to walk through. That part, I don't know that part of the history, but we're going to make it a safe neighborhood to walk through, a neighborhood that people want to be in.
All right. We appreciate all the things that Habitat does and all our partners. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.